and I'm going to show you guys the final results of my veneer procedure. And I'm really excited because I really love the results and I just want to share them with my audience. And also anyone who is researching veneers and they come across this video, I hope that this is going to help you in your research process because, as I mentioned, I didn't have a whole lot of help with research. I had to really dig, so hopefully someone can like find this video and it'll be like a one-stop shop for common questions about the procedure. So I did get my temporaries removed and I got the new veneers. I actually got 6 of them across the front top row of my teeth. So I told you guys I had gotten the bleaching first. So I did bleach my teeth first, so they were a couple shades brighter than they were maybe a couple years ago. And so I got the veneers to match the final bleached look. The front 4 teeth are actually all the same bleached color, and then the 2 canines, I actually went 1 shade darker for those because I wanted them to naturally blend with my molars in the back end because I have a really big smile and I expose my molars when I smile. So I wanted my canines to kind of blend into those. I didn't want like that harsh cutoff where you can tell where the veneers begin and end. The Zoom whitening doesn't really lighten the molars very well. The molars are usually tougher to lighten. That's just the way they are. They're just exposed to a lot more food and they stain harder than the front teeth. So I was just worried that once I got the veneers, they were going to be too bright and look really unnatural. And so my dentist and I, we worked through that and we wanted to go a little bit darker just to blend it better. So I love the results. My teeth look really natural in my opinion, and everyone who has seen them, my family and friends, they all have complimented me on how natural they look. Especially like the gum line and everything looks really natural. So I'm super excited about the results and I haven't gotten any negative feedback yet at all. Even my best friend Martina, I show her a picture of the final teeth and she's like, now that's what I'm talking about. Because she hated the temps. I think that's why she didn't say anything about them because they looked fake to her. But now that I have the final veneers, she's like, yep, perfect, Vaughn. I'm so excited about this. She's like, I was worried that they were gonna look like really fake and bulky, but she's like, nope, they look good. So I finally got my best friend's approval. I also got rid of the issue with saying the F words because now I can say F words, TH words, the air can escape because I have the little slits. Each individual tooth is standing on its own and it's just working out perfectly. So I'm really excited. And I did go back to the dentist and visit with my dentist to get like a checkup with my gums and to just talk with him about the results because he wanted to get my opinion about my teeth after I've had a chance to kind of go home, sleep on it, look in the mirror 16,000 times and show my friends and family. So he wanted me to let him know how I felt in the end. And I went back to the office, sat down with him, talked about my results. Everything was all positive. And I would highly recommend him to anyone in the Chicago area looking for a new dentist or looking for a place to get some cosmetic work done. I would highly recommend it. He is definitely a dentist who's going to sit down with you and together you guys are going to decide what is the look that you want and you are going to get that look. So I would highly recommend his services. He is highly qualified, so you can trust his expertise for sure. My fears about getting these originally was, didn't want them to look too fake and not natural. That was my biggest fear. And then the longevity of the tooth. I was worried that, oh my God, they're gonna be fake. They're gonna be like falling out in the next couple of years. I'm so nervous about that. But after the research, of course, and talking with the dentist, these are permanent teeth. So they're about as permanent as your real teeth. The likelihood of one of these popping out is about the same as your natural teeth popping out. So they're pretty much good to go. I'm getting more used to them as the days go by. I've only had them now for a few days, but I'm definitely getting more used to them. And I forget that I even have them, you know, just in regular conversation when I'm eating, I forget that I have them. 2 of the main changes that I've noticed with my teeth is the first thing, I talk a little different, and in fact I think my speech is a little bit more improved because I don't have as much of the hissing that I used to have because so much air was coming through all of the gaps. The second thing is that I don't spit as much when I talk. You guys wouldn't know this because I talk to you guys through a camera lens, but Michi definitely knows. I would spit a lot, like randomly through conversation because again, I had all the spacing and air was escaping and so was saliva at times. And I talked so fast sometimes and I talked so aggressively sometimes that I was spraying people, okay? So that doesn't happen anymore because my teeth are completely all closed up. And I'm a lot more confident now when I smile. You guys don't know this, but I used to smile head on a lot. I would not do like the side smiles because I didn't want to draw attention to my little tiny lateral incisors. So I would often like focus on smiling straight ahead. I don't do that anymore. I smile however I want, whichever angle I want. If I want to do my head back, if I want to go forward, whatever. There are no bad angles anymore when all of your teeth are perfectly aligned. So I do want to show you guys a couple of before and afters because I've gotten a lot of comments on my Instagram and just comments from people who know me in real life who have said, oh, your teeth were fine before. I don't know why you thought to get veneers, what a waste of money. I've heard all this stuff. It doesn't offend me because everyone spends their money on what they want to spend it on. You might find that it's important to you to spend your money on lots of food. Someone else might like to spend their money on a bunch of shoes and trips. Everyone spends their money on what they want to spend it on. So I am not offended by this at all because my bank account belongs to me. Yours belongs to you. But I do want to show you guys, just for visibility purposes, what my teeth look like before. So here's a picture of my teeth compared to my temporary teeth. As you can see, a lot of the spacing was present and there's a big difference in comparison. Here's a couple photos of my teeth just in their regular state before getting any work done. You'll notice that my lateral incisors were very, very tiny and skinny as compared to my other teeth. And then you can also see some of the spacing in the front teeth. And that was pretty much it. It was just the lateral incisors and the spacing in the front. And then here is a comparison, the final result, my old teeth compared to the new veneer teeth. You'll notice that my teeth are a little bit brighter on the top and bottom simply because I had done the zoom whitening. And then you'll just notice the overall improvement in aesthetic. So some of you guys may look at that and say, hey, these were perfectly fine teeth before you got the veneers. That's all right. I got them because I wanted to have them, and I think my teeth look a lot better now. And I no regrets so far. So far so good. And the final question that I want to answer that I think some people are going to have, at least in their minds, even if they don't come out and ask it, is, are you going to get any other cosmetic work done? Is this just the beginning, or is this like a final one and done thing, or what? So the answer to that question is no, I am not going to be getting any other work done. I cannot see myself doing any work to my body at all. Yeah, I just can't see myself doing any of that. I'm pretty satisfied with the way I look. It was just the teeth. I feel that I do a lot of talking in my professional life and in my YouTube life, and to me it just made sense to improve the aesthetic of my mouth, my smile, just my overall presence when I'm speaking. So I felt the need to go ahead and make improvements to that, improvements that were satisfactory to Vaughn, not anyone else. Any other parts of my body, from my hair down to my toes, I see no reason to change anything, so I will not be changing anything else. I also am not the kind that wants to do any sort of invasive changes to my body. My teeth are very external, in my opinion, in terms of the risks of changing them in any way. So I was very comfortable, you know, undergoing the dental work. I mean, people undergo dental work all the time. This happens just to be my first time doing anything to my teeth, but people get fillings all the time. People get crowns, they get teeth removed, all that stuff all the time, and most of it is for health reasons. Mine were for, you know, cosmetic reasons, but I feel that it was a very safe procedure and it's not going to cause any sort of long-term health effects for me. But I will not be doing any sort of invasive changes to my body because I just don't want to. But for those of you who do, you know, more power to you. Have fun with that. Everyone is on this earth to make their own decisions, and whatever it takes to make you happier with yourself, do it. And just be like me, have thick enough skin to handle any sort of negative feedback about it, because I'm the type of person, I just simply don't care. And you may say, well, why make a video like this? This video is to inform. I want to help people who have questions and can't find information. I don't need validation. This is not a video seeking opinions and approval. It's simply for information. But feel free to post any comment that you want. Just do not be surprised if I respond to you, all right? So I will talk to you guys in my next video, and thanks for watching. Bye, guys.